What's up, all you hooligans? How's it going? How is it going, Hexicans, and anybody else that's tuning in? Hopefully you guys right now hit the subscribe button, click that little bell, you know, the little bell thing right next to it, so you can be notified right when Hexologist posts a video. You're gonna want to hit that notification bell, let it ring like a gong, and get notified when Hexo is posted a video tomorrow. Remember, we go live 2 p.m. Eastern, so be there, be square.
Hip to be a square.
Let's go ahead and hit the news. There's some news today. All right, Bitcoin price, it's down 0.24% today. Hey, that not too bad, not too bad. 0.24% is not too bad. Bitcoin's at 43,760. We got the old Ethereum, big old green candle, almost 5% up today. Look at the MACD about to cross over. Also down here, and man, big old green candle above the 9 EMA. Is Bitcoin too? Okay, Bitcoin's already above the 9 EMA, so good things happening. Great price appreciation on your gas fees as well.
What the
great, right? Gas fees just boom, boom, keep going up. Thanks a lot to Mr. Vitalik. S&P 0.4% up today. We got a green day over there. NASDAQ 0.34%. Dow Jones 0.17. Dollar ADU down again today. So there you guys go. All right, let's take a look at Hex and Pulsechain. We got green days, green candles all around. What a great day to be alive. 406.1 up 2.58% for Pulsechain. 0.61x your sacrifice rate. Nice. 2.75% up for PulseX, and it is 4 zeros 1.6. And incentive token 53.2 cents. It's pretty much where it was at yesterday. And Hex 4.37, almost hitting that penny once again. And over on eHex 0.0051, so nearing a half a penny. Let's go check the chart for Hex. RSI is above the 50 mark. MACD still crossed over. Let's get above this 50 or this medium point right here at the 0 line. And let's go check the actual chart. Still above the 9 EMA, and hopefully getting above that 52 moving average. Man, it looks like it's at least giving us a little bit of resistance. So we'll put a resistance mark right there right now, so you guys can all follow along at home right there. I think that's our resistance. As you can see, it's bounced off there a couple times. So 9.9 9.9. All right, one T-share right now, $308. Payout per T-share is 6.6 cents, and 9.78 is currently staked over there on Pulsechain. Ethereum $161 for a T-share, 3.4 cents payout per T-share, and 9.32% is currently staked. All right, 11.7% up in the last 7 days. Great job, Hexkins. You guys are killing it. All right, community response to Gary Gensler's latest jab toward crypto. Uh-oh, what could this be about? So imagine you're in a schoolyard with a big kid on the block. Gary Mr. Gensler the head honcho of the SEC. He throws a snowball at crypto kids.
In our world, you were either a bully, a toady, or one of a nameless rabble of victims.
He's throwing that snowball, ready to beat up some kids. Well, Gary Gensler, he tweeted out, hey, there's lots of rule breaking in crypto playground. He thinks this chaos is making playground unsafe to be in. All right, so let's listen to what Gary Gensler said yesterday on his tweet about the non-compliance that's happening on this schoolyard.
There's a lot of non-compliance with the securities laws that are there to help give you the disclosure so you can make the investment decision, but also to protect you against fraud and manipulation. And there's been far too much fraud and bad actors in the crypto field. There's a lot of non-compliance, not only with the securities laws, but other laws around anti-money laundering and protecting the public. This is really the Wild West, and it's around the globe. I would say, again, this is a small part of our U.S. capital markets, but it can undermine confidence when so many people have been hurt, and all they can do is then stand in line at a bankruptcy court. And it's not just one actor, and it's not just, oh, it's just a few bad actors over here. This is something that pervades a lot of this field globally, and it's hard for the good faith actors even to compete because there's so many challenges elsewhere.
So he had some good talking points, and I agree with him. There are a lot of bad actors out here in the crypto world. There are a lot of people putting on a nonsense, but when they are coming after somebody that actually put something together, that actually did something innovative, and actually released something that doesn't compete with your security laws, and doesn't even have the security, it shouldn't be labeled as a security, and then you go after them and their families and now all the people that talk about them, which is they're trying to stifle your freedom of speech, then it's probably a problem, right? That's where the problem is coming in, Mr. Gensler. As I agree with you, there are a lot of scams. There is a lot of corruption that goes on in crypto. But it seems like you guys were part of the FTX playbook. Didn't you meet with Sam Bankman-Fried there for a while? You let them keep going. And if anybody that was smart, you could have seen their business model and concluded that they were probably going to end up the way they did. So it kind of baffles me that he talks about how there's bad people and corruptness when he played somewhat of a part in the FTX collapse, as he talked to them for many times, or he talked to Sam Bankman-Fried many times. Yeah, I mean, he says that there's corruption and it's the Wild West, and I agree with a lot of what he says, but, this can make it hard for good faith actors to compete. Well, you're making it hard for the good faith actors to compete, Mr. Gensler, because there are good faith actors, but you won't let them thrive. You're going to come after their families and their personal well-being. So Mr. Garlic Breath, or Mr. Garlinghouse.
Hi, I am very ugly, but you should enjoy the movie anyway.
The XRP founder is not having it, boys. He is not having. They say that, Gary, you're the one messing up with the playground rules. Remember, we're back on the playground. We are back on the playground to fight the corrupt SEC who's throwing snowballs at all of our friends. And meanwhile, the Dogecoin creator chimes in and says, Gary is as useful as a screen door on a submarine. Great. So the twist, the SEC admits that they, oops, we made the boo-boos.
The boo box.
We did some boo-boos, and now, but we're going to still wage the war, and we're going to point the finger at the rest of the crypto world, even though we messed up. So it's like the meme, the Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. You did this. No, you did this. You did this. And you got Richard Hart in the back. He's the ambulance just sitting there waiting, watching them all point at each other. And he's just sitting over there, in his Louis Vuitton with his purse on. So here you go, guys. The Nancy Pelosi, the queen bee of politics, strutting into her glitzy casino, ready to play some high stakes game. The highest of stakes. She's ready to get into the movie. Somebody needs to make a documentary if the highest stakes guys want to make a movie about somebody. Nancy Pelosi, great at doing what she does. She slammed a $5 million tech giant NVIDIA like she's betting on the winning Kentucky Derby. She's ready, guys. She is ready for, she's putting it all on black. All right, her biggest gamble in the last 3 years, guys. This has been her biggest gamble in the last 3 years. That she put $5 million on NVIDIA, and she's not playing small. She's going for the jackpot. She is going big. She's over there. Show me the money. Show me the money. And she's on the other end of the phone, like, yeah. Oh man. So there you guys go. There's your news. So if you guys wanted to hear how you're going to make big money that's going to happen in the next bull run, in my opinion, I have no idea. But this happened in the first bull run in 2020 or 2019, whenever it started. For a lot of hexagons were used Uniswap, right? We were one of the first people. I think we were probably the first community to actually use Uniswap. And because of that, Uniswap, like 2 or 3 months later, or when, I can't remember exactly how long it was, but they gave everybody an airdrop, right? We all got airdrops for using Uniswap. If you used it, you got the Uni token or whatever, and it was like $3 a token and you got 100 tokens for using Uniswap. So everybody got like $300 for each wallet that they had used it. Many people had hundreds of wallets, 50 wallets, 20 wallets, or whatever. And so people were making bank. Like they killed it with the Uniswap, with the Uniswap airdrop. This, you know, if you're a small guy and you're on Pulsechain, or if you're a token creator, here's a good one. If you're a token creator, instead of doing sacrifices, do an airdrop, because people will actually use you. People are actually going to see you. People are actually, you know, there's these things. Back in the day, we had airdrops. Now it's sacrifice this, sacrifice that. Instead, do an airdrop, give it to your holders, give it to the people that you want to. Maybe take the sacrifice list from Pulsechain, from PulseX, or whatever. Take those people and then airdrop those people, or people that are holding Pulse. That'd be great. And I do think that will come. When the bull market is here, guys, I think that people are going to understand that these people that got into Pulsechain and PulseX, and maybe, you know, if you're really, you know, all these tokens, they always say, oh, we're here to enrich the Pulsechain and PulseX community. We want to do the best for them. Get into our sacrifice. Just take that money that you know, we're enriching you, but you're going to take your money that you have in there. You're going to dump it, and then you're going to get into our coin. Well, that doesn't enrich anything. The way you can enrich a lot of this, and a way you are able to kind of enrich them and show how cool your new product is by doing an airdrop. Airdrops are what got me looking at what Uniswap does. It got me into looking at a bunch of stupid coins. I never invested in them. Don't get me wrong, because I know how airdrops roll. It's just like sacrifices. They always go down. But at least you're getting people to look at your thing. Right now, if you have a sacrifice, I'm not even looking at your coin. I'm just going to be like, whatever, you idiots. Good job making a coin. And then getting people to give you money. Instead, do an airdrop, guys. Get these airdrops out. And that's one of the ways that a lot of people made money the first, or when, you know, this bull run last bull run was the airdrops from Uni. There was quite a few other ones. I can't remember, but always be careful, be vigilant when you see these airdrops. Don't be the first guy to freaking click it, right? Don't, you know, wait for confirmation from the community to be like, yeah, this is safe. Because some of these airdrops can be malicious and they can steal all of your money. But as you can see over here on airdrop.io, they even have Pulsechain as one of the airdrops. Remember ETH POW? Everybody remember that? There's some other ones that you can get into. But yeah, I mean, guys, this is one of the ways that you're able to get coins for free, and then you just sell them on the open market or do whatever you want. You know, free investing is what I call it, because it's like you're invested, like Uniswap. If you didn't sell it, you got it dropped to you, you claimed it or whatever. You have it now. I think 1inch did one. There was a bunch of them. I can't remember all of them, but it was hundreds of dollars, right? Thousands of dollars for some people. So just remember that when, you know, you're making your new token, because there's going to be a lot of you guys out there. Oh, I'm going to make my new token. Here's my new token idea. Airdrop it. Stop doing sacrifices. Airdrop it. And then I guarantee you more people are going to actually buy it. Because, yeah, even if it's like, this is what Richard said about airdrops. You don't, because remember when Hex was airdropped to the Bitcoin holders, right? And hardly any of them claimed it, only like 2% or whatever. What the best idea is to give them a little taste, right? Give them a little bit. Give them $100. Remember Doge or whatever it is, or whatever crap that was, right? Airdropped. Give them to the Hex community, you know, or whatever. And all of these. There's been plenty of them. But now there's a Pulsechain set, and I'm pretty sure that people are going to take any Pulsechain holders for some of these new coins, and they're going to airdrop it to them. If they were smart, they would do that, right? But if they're not, they're going to just continue to do these sacrifices. And I think I saw a sacrifice the other day that was like getting 20, you know, they got like $20,000 or $30,000. It's like, yeah. Remember when the first airdrop or the first sacrifice happened and they got like 50 million? It just keeps going, you know, the red candles on the old, on the sacrificers, because nobody's got any money left. right? Now is the time to do airdrops, not sacrifices. So there you guys go. Look out for those airdrops. Be careful, be vigilant. But airdrops are the way that a lot of people have made a lot of money, and you can reinvest back into Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, and actually enrich the community, actually help the community out. And maybe if they're so symbiotic with your coin, Pulsechain and PulseX going up should help your coin as well, right? That's all I got for you guys today. Tomorrow we go live at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys then. Subscribe, hit the likes, comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Later, guys.